I'm Iona Roger, pronouns she, her. I did music business at uni and I've worked in labels for the last 5 years, and I'm doing the Reform Radio DJ course. I would like to see more inclusion and more diversity across the different sectors. I've been getting involved in this by joining the EJAG board, which is monitoring the various representations in the music industry to make sure that they're hitting those targets and that people's voices are heard by having people from different backgrounds, genders in the room. I would say that you can't be talking about, for example, women's rights with a group of men in the room. And it's important that there are still men in the room so that they can understand from a different perspective. But I think that in order to make change, you need to have the people from different backgrounds and voices. And especially like in music, for example, there should be people who are like from the culture, listen to that kind of music in the room, so that then it can be like accurately represented. Change can feel hard when people have just always done something a certain way, and like a sense of feeling that, well, it's always been done this way, so it doesn't need to be changed. But I think that through change is when amazing things happen. And like if there wasn't change, then it would just be boring. And just because something's been done a certain way doesn't mean that it's correct. I think that believing that everything happens for a reason. So if you, for example, like lose your job or you have to take a job that you don't want to do, believing that actively making changes in your life could be that one like butterfly effect that then affects the course of your life. I think that sometimes people can not be aware of things, and that is actually one good thing about social media. There can be lots of bad things, but finding out about things that are going on, following various pages, and if you also follow pages like that, it can actually make your social media really positive. So for example, on my social media, I pretty much follow band accounts, women in music accounts, all accounts like that, so that then I'm finding out like positive changes that are being done and information, and then I know about local things that are coming up and events, and then I can get involved in them. A positive change that I made recently was doing the Reform Radio DJ course. Loads of my friends are DJs, and through like working in music, I've always gone to like loads of DJ events, and then I just always thought, I've always really wanted to do that, and then I never took the plunge, and then now I have. I'm really enjoying it. A time that I felt proud of myself was probably during lockdown. My dad was diagnosed with cancer and he passed away, but I finished my degree in that time, and I feel like it was like a really difficult time in my life, but I like still got through that. Probably focusing on like my work as well as like being with family. It's hard to remember because I feel like I've like blanked that time out, but I still was able to get a first-class degree, and I had to like help run my mum's business at the time, so it was very much like you couldn't be like sad and depressed, you had to just keep going. But then going through that has made me realise like whenever anything else happens, it's like, well, you got through like that so you could get through anything else. We live like in a world where if you want to do something, you can. Like it used to be that sort of record labels had all the power, but now if you promote yourself on social media, you could, like anyone could become like famous overnight. So I think that working in an ever-growing, changing industry, it gives me like hope for the future, because there's so many like different roles you can go into, like A&R, live music, merch is ever-growing. Sometimes that's like makes more money than the actual music itself. So I think the fact that the industry is ever growing and changing, there's then more jobs available and different jobs that you might have not initially thought. I would say start small. Like you don't need to think that like you need to do like the most overnight, and also look local first. Like there will be a community of people with similar interests in you and similar goals, and it's just about like research and finding those out, and then you know you can offer like your free time or offer your advice or expertise to get involved, and then through that it can just like spinball into more.
Change can feel really hard, whether it's a personal change or trying to make change in your community or in the world. The brain loves familiarity, and Iona mentioned this. She talked about how a barrier to change can be wanting to do what we have always done, and that's completely understandable. When we try to make change or we try to grow, it comes with a cost, and that cost is discomfort at first. But the good news is our brains are designed to accommodate this discomfort over time. So any steps we're taking to make healthy change will eventually become comfortable and easier. And that works in your favour. It's a guarantee that that's going to get better over time if we continue to expose ourselves and practice. These videos were brought to you in association with GM Livewell, and GM Livewell is a partnership bringing together communities, local authorities and more across the Greater Manchester region in order to remove barriers to living well and boosting connection. Check out the hashtag GMLivewell on social media to find out what activities and events are going on in the Greater Manchester community right now.